High school students, you can transport 2 in a seat, typically about 44 on an average size conventional bus. If you have elementary children, you can do 3 in a seat and typically about 65. The average ride time is about 12 to 15 minutes. Of course, all of the buses are equipped with the padded seat back. Some of our buses that are equipped with air conditioning now, with the luggage compartments underneath, so that when we take a trip out of town, it can be more comfortable.
What rules do bus drivers have that regular drivers might not have?
They have to have a commercial driver's license, and a person that just drives a car just has a regular operator's license, which is a Class F. A school bus driver has to have a CDL, at least Class B, with a passenger, school bus, and air brake endorsement to drive for North Kansas City Schools.
What does a shift look like for a bus driver?
The driver does work a split day, typically about 2.5 to 3 hours in the morning, getting all the students to school. They're back here on the lot around 9:15, 9:30, and then they can go do what they want. And they come back in the afternoon around 2 o'clock. They clock in and they go back to their high school to start taking home all the students that they took to school that morning. Usually the drivers enjoy going to games, and on field trips they will get off of the bus and they will go be the biggest cheerleader there. The beginning wage for a school bus driver at North Kansas City Schools is $13.40 an hour. Riding a school bus is safer than students driving their own cars. Students are safer when they're on the bus. The yellow school bus in America is known as the safest mode of transportation that there is. They have 2-way radios. We have a base station right here in this building with dispatchers on duty all the time. They have a 2-way radio system that they can contact us. We use codes much like the police department would use. We teach our new people how to back, dock, parallel park, how to do good right and left turns, railroad crossing, student load, and then we get them prepared to take their written tests. After they've passed all their written tests for the CDL license, they get their permit, then we can start driving on the road with them. This is where all of our buses are serviced, and in that bay is where they come in regularly for an A inspection, and then there's a 3,000, a 6,000, and a 9,000 mile inspection that happens. Everything's done on a rotating basis. They change oil, they lube, they check many components to a bus every time they bring one in on the rotation schedule. Buses park here, headed in, and the reason why they have to park facing in is because in the winter time, when the temperature gets below 32 degrees, freezing, the buses have to be plugged in. And they're on a timer, and it comes on and it keeps the engine block warm all through the evening when it drops below 0. And then when the driver comes in the next morning, it's much easier to start and much easier to get the bus warm inside if the block has been kept warm all night. We have the best fleet in Kansas City.
Yeah.
We do have excellent safety records, and every year our mechanics earn the Excellent Fleet Award from the Missouri State Highway Patrol.